Hey guys, welcome back to In the Den. I'm your host Quinn Kewert, and today I'm here with my fellow softball teammates, and we're here to talk a little bit about our season and what it's going to look going on, because now we're in the playoffs and we're region champs, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But yeah, good.
I'm Kate Heron. I'm a senior catcher.
Oh, I'm Mac Warren. I'm a second baseman and a junior.
I'm Audrey Graham. I'm a shortstop, and I'm also a junior.
And I'm Quinn Kewert. I'm a catcher and an outfielder. So we'll get started. What's the team's culture like is the first question. You want me to go first? I think our team culture is the best it's ever been this year. I think we're all very close-knit, and I think it's because we're all pretty close in age. I feel like whenever we had seniors last year, they just kind of it was like, oh, you're so much older than us. But now it's like we're all tight together.
Not really much drama, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think we also had a lot of tension last year with everything that was going on.
It was a hard year.
I mean, we won't talk about that.
No, I would agree. I think that we all get along really well, and we know what each other needs, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Some of us, some people you can't go up and just say whatever the crap you want to. Right. And other people you can. You just have to know that about your teammates.
I mean, we've been playing together since middle school, so we all know each other at this point.
Developed group. We've grown up together.
And we only have two freshmen on the team, and they're the same as us. So it's yeah. The next question is, do you prefer hitting or playing defense? Mine is hitting. I prefer to hit.
Hitting.
Defense.
Hitting is just so much fun. I feel like there's so much pressure whenever you're playing in the field. It's if you make a mistake, it's oop. But I mean, if you take one strike, it's not the end of the world. But if you take one ball off, it's oop.
Right.
She's safe. What do y'all think?
I think part of that is just
Confident.
Yeah, definitely.
Confident.
I feel more confident in the field than I do hitting. I want the ball hit to me in the field. And
I want to make a crazy play.
Yeah, I'm give
Turn
it to
one.
me.
I'd rather score than get scored on, though.
Yeah, same.
That's
I'd rather
thing.
score than get scored on you.
When you're hitting,
you get to score.
We get to stop them from scoring, turning a crazy double play.
Yeah, that sounds so fun, I guess.
Yeah, so fun, guys.
Yeah, so fun.
We all catch, so
that's not.
Yeah, I guess. But you're in every play, so.
Well, the ball's pitched us over time, but that's.
Well, okay, that's.
The ball. It's not hit us. The next question is, what's your go-to pregame song? Kate, you can start us off since you're our DJ. Yeah, Kate's our DJ whenever we're on the bus ride.
I think, every day it's different.
Yeah.
It depends on the mood.
The mood getting
for
our
sure.
food.
For sure. Because sometimes it's Disney, sometimes it's rap. It really depends.
It's never country though.
No.
Never. Dude, every single time somebody's play country, Kate's
no.
I
I have to be in the right mood, for sure.
I would say mine's probably whenever we play the old Disney songs. Yeah. Those the old High School Musical. Those really get me hyped. Those are the ones we're all singing. And it's so funny.
I'm not a huge music doesn't pump me up. I guess it's fun, but it's not something that gets me ready to play. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't have one.
What's your superstitions?
I always have to dab up Claire before we start ending on defense.
Oh yeah. Do you have one?
I always have to hit full uniform, and I never do front toss before game.
I don't ever do front toss before a game either.
Yeah, I never do front toss before a game, and then I don't hit in full uniform. I hit in what I came in, so it's bad luck if I hit my uniform or any kind of uniform part, jersey, anything.
I just hit in my jersey. I don't hit with my pants on. That sounds weird. Leggings or shorts, depending on what I wear.
Who were you most excited to play this season? Mine was North Hall.
North Hall.
What a great game that was this year. Finally, redemption.
Yeah, finally. And we don't have to play them again.
Ever. Never.
One and done.
Well, maybe if we play them in playoffs.
Whatever.
Do it again.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. What do you think led to the team's success this year?
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
We've always been good. We've always had the talent. It's just we never clicked.
Yeah, I feel like.
we didn't lose really much that wasn't replaced with young ones. So I feel definitely culture was big. we just, again, like we know what each other need, and we like have really came together this year.
Yeah.
I feel like it also has to do with like last year with practices. We were kind of like I don't know. I feel like this year practices are kind of more fun because we like joke around and like we like actually get the work in, and then but we make it fun. I feel like last year was kind of just oh, now it's time to do this. Now it's time to do this. No, this time it's like, oh, Kate put on the music. Like we talk and throw and like we make jokes and all.
Like to be around each other. Like I feel like a lot of times you have teams where it's like you're just teammates and like you don't like or you're not anything outside of the sport. But I feel like all of us like we're like good friends. Like I would say like all of us like we're like best friends. Like we don't have to like do everything together obviously, but like we like get along and we like enjoy each other.
Yeah, like we all could go out to eat and be like, we could talk about nothing else. Yeah.
Last year there was so much drama. We were like at each other's throats.
Like all of us.
Okay, but it wasn't the people that are here now.
Right. If you know, you know.
I mean, like, for real, if you know, you know.
If we it was like. Last year, I feel like we'd all be like separate groups.
Right,
sitting together.
Last year, there were so many cliques.
And like this year, there's like no cliques. Like we all kind of just get along.
Hang out with whoever.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
And then, who's a player that has stepped up for the team this year?
I would say Lily.
I
said Lily. Lily has improved crazy. Yeah.
she has.
Dude, her picks at first base are actually crazy.
Saving us.
Dude,
It's like,
I'm like,
I'll throw it in the dirt and she's like, and just like, ooh. The umpire's like, ooh, psych. I'm like, whoa.
No, I just tell her thank you. I'm like, love you.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, y'all better be thanking her. Swear.
But I feel like we all have our moments. Like, obviously, she's like a big part of that. But like, everybody steps out at different times. Like, if there's like, I mean, KK's come in clutch so many times. And like, just everybody plays a role, and like, we could be like, we're so happy for each other's successes. Like, there's no like.
Yeah, it's like so much fun.
Like jealousy.
We all have our chances to come through, and like when we do, it's so much fun. Like,
get hype, we scream.
It's not like you're jealous that she got to do the hit, or you're jealous that she got to make the play. It's more like we're excited. Yeah, like we're like jumping up, like going crazy about it, because it's like that's for us. Like that's for like I feel like in travel ball, it's kind of like. You kind of play for the name on your back, like you play for you trying to get yourself to go to college.
I agree
but for like school, it's like you're playing, like we're playing for each other. We're not playing for you.
And travel's more like recruiting in that aspect of like you kind of like
have to
tendency like you don't want to say like you don't. It's not about the team, but it's more like
it's not as like connected. I guess I don't know.
With school, like you're playing for the school, like. You're playing for the mascot, like you know what I mean. Like you're playing to represent. For your best.
You're playing for like the name on the front, like they've always said, like play for the name on the front for high school and play for the name on the back for travel. That's what I've always been taught. And then so another question is, what's your favorite pregame meal?
Chicken and rice.
Mine's Monterey cheesy rice.
I would have to disagree.
Yeah, we know public subs.
Andrea was praising her downfall whenever she's like, let's go and get public subs. And she's like eating them all, and we're like, you can have them. Like, no, she can have them. She can have them. We don't want them. We're like, we're all like going to Chick-fil-A, like trying to leave, trying to go get food, and Audrey's like, oh, I'll eat yours. I'm like, okay, take it, please.
Well, we all like human goose. That's everybody, but people eat it. I'm like, can you not eat all the food?
You get down there, they're like sprinting down there, and like. They're like taking 6 chicken fingers when you're only supposed to take like 2 to 3.
Right.
That one does make me mad. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, hey, whatever works. Continues to work. Another question. How long have y'all played softball for?
13 years.
Mine's 6 years.
12.
How old am I? 9 years.
13.
Yeah.
I started playing when I was 7.
I started playing when I was 10.
Well, I'm 17, so.
Wow.
Oldies.
Kate, this question's for you. What are your plans after high school? I mean, if you know them, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know I want to play in college. I'm not sure what school yet. I have a visit on the 15th, and that's probably where I'm going to go.
Yeah?
Period.
I mean, you know, you don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, next. What are you looking forward to as we head into playoffs? Mine's Columbus. I hope we go to Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus.
And playing playing at home, like hosting
Yeah,
playoffs, like
it's
just
exciting.
everyone being there, that's so exciting.
And I actually figured out today that football doesn't have a game that Friday, so like everybody better be here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Pull
Come
up.
out to
Pull
our
up.
playoff games. You have no excuses. Oh, they're at home. They're literally
Yeah.
like gonna be after school. Perfect times. Next, what's your walk-up song and why?
Mine's Running, and I picked it because I think it's funny, because it laughs. So it's like I'm
Yeah.
laughing at a picture.
Oh, that's good. That's good
Good
reason.
reason.
Yep.
Right above it, because I like when it says haters in the building.
Yeah.
Because everyone's praying on your downfall.
Swear.
Mine's a little different.
It's easy for Audrey.
Mine's My Jesus by Ann Wilson, and I feel like it represents who I am and what I stand for and what I believe in. And for me, like, that's my kind of pump up music, like talking about how like Jesus came to save and how he is like my Lord and Savior. Like that's what gets me pumped up. So yeah, that's what my welcome song is.
Mine's A-OK, and the reason I picked it was because it's like, on my outlook, it's like if you strike out, it's gonna be okay, right? It's like, or if you get a bad hit, like it's gonna be okay.
Right.
And if you get a good hit, it's okay. Like,
In the end,
it's just kind of like it's just a game, basically saying like it's not gonna be like the end of your world if you don't get a hit or.
Yeah, and for me, like similar to that, like my walk-up song, like puts things in perspective to me. Like, it really like the game does not define us. Like,
Right.
we're not
It's like there's
like,
always something after
our
it.
success or our failures. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Another one is, what's your favorite softball memory? Somebody want to go first?
Mine's Ringgold.
Yeah.
I think Ringgold was so fun.
The Ringgold was very.
Ringgold
Well, it
was
doesn't
so
have to
fun.
be like high school. You can say like, what's your favorite softball memory in general?
We weren't there. We get it.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
It's going.
Well, I guess I'll start. My favorite softball memory was whenever I hit the walk-off at Oconee and scored the run.
Me.
I scored Mac to win us the game. That was fun. It was just like I was like going up there. They were changing pitchers, and I
We
was
all were in that inning. Look at us.
yeah, I was so excited. Yeah,
started
Kate
off
hit
the
a bomb.
I think then you
Got double.
got a double. You hit a home run while I was on base.
It was a 3-run
And then
bomb,
you-
and then I came up, and then it was 5-5, and
Wait, you
I
were
was up
batting, were you?
I was about second.
You were? Then how did?
Wait,
no,
no.
you weren't.
No, so I'm like fifth, I think.
5th, yeah, because then JC got on too, and then I
was
hit.
like, was that
And then you scored, and I was like so excited. But like I didn't feel nervous. Like I was like, but usually in those situations you can like feel nervous. But I was like,
You got
I'm pumped. I got this. But
You did eat.
y'all, anything?
I already said mine.
Ringgold.
I guess winning games by hitting the winning run in. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have very different like environments from like here and travel. So like travel, like we won Show Me the Money this past summer, which is like a really big tournament, and like we didn't have it easy. So like coming up from like behind and stuff, and like everybody like had a huge like contributing factor there. So that was nice. And then like here, like really just any time that we spend like as a team and together, like I feel like there's a lot of laughs and like
Yeah,
a lot
it
of
is.
fun.
It's
So
fun.
like
We're a funny group.
yeah,
We are.
like we keep each other.
I mean, like other people might not think we're funny, but we are.
We are. We are.
every single time. Okay, another one. Do you prefer high school ball or travel ball?
They're so different.
High school ball because it's like we're like my travel ball team, like we like each other, we're connected, all that, but it's like here we're like a family.
Right, I agree.
Like I would go, like if somebody like came out, like when Kate almost swung on, not gonna talk about it. I was out the dugout. You have no idea. Like,
Wait,
like
which one?
we're
North Hall.
no. I'm talking about. Yeah, that one was.
Which
We can
When
talk
I got
about it.
attacked?
Later.
Put it over here.
We can talk about it later. But go.
I think they're really different. Like for travel, I always look forward to traveling. Like I love going to
that sounds
Colorado
awesome.
and I love going to all
Colorado
the
is an
different
amazing
states.
one.
I love Colorado. But like high school, like I love like getting out early and like playing with my teammates, like my girls, like
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I'd say high school because it's less pressure for me.
Yeah.
And it's family.
I don't know. I feel like they're very different. So like I would kind of have to agree with you. Like they're good in their own ways, and they're so different. Like I would say that like I'm close with both like my travel teammates and here, but like here is different in the sense of like you see each other every single day, and like you practice together. Like for my travel ball team, we practice like maybe like once a year, like and like we don't see each other because we all live like everywhere. So like you can't, like, here I see you every single day, and, like, I know, like, what you're going through outside of softball, too. So, like, we're definitely more, like, family in that sense. But, like, travel is obviously fun because, again, you get to travel and you get to do all these fun things. But, like,
going off of that, like, we practice, like, what I like about us the most is, like, we can all practice together. Like, we can be with each other all 5 days of the week, and, like, we don't get tired of it.
Right.
Like, there's always something to say the next day. Like, we always I mean,
And travel's so competitive.
yeah, it is.
Like, we're both catchers, but I'm not competing with you every day.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
in
like we,
travel,
like-
I'm competing every
It's not like
inning.
we, like, it's like with your, like, travel ball catchers, it's like, yeah, you got to compete to fight for your spot, like, every single time. But, like, me and you, it's like we catch, like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
Like,
like,
it's
you
just,
have
like, there's
different
just
roles,
different
like-
roles,
Right.
yeah. Like, in travel ball, it's like, that's your role.
Right.
And it's like, here, it's like, you got.
travel's definitely more, like, cutthroat in that sense of,
For
like,
real.
business-like, like, you.
Yeah, it's
you
more
you
like
earn
a
your spot.
business than it is, like, here's, like, it's, like, fun, yeah.
Yeah.
What's different about this year's team from last year's team? I'll go. It's definitely the culture, the environment that we play in. I think that we have a lot more fun this year, and I think that I think there's a lot less drama. But we're not targeting nobody. But y'all can go ahead.
I have to agree with everything she just said.
Y'all got anything?
There's a lot of the, sorry, continue, what were you going to say?
And no, say like good job.
There's a lot of the toxic left, so we just get along a lot better, and like you said, culture's way better, so
We just like each other.
Yeah.
Just, I think that's a
And
lot.
we
I
have
think that
fun.
makes it a lot different.
100%. I literally said to the other day, like, we play so much better when we, like, actually, like, are having fun and enjoying ourselves, and, like, I can literally have a full-blown conversation across the field with her in the middle of the game, and it, like, not be, like, serious. It's just, like, stupid, like,
We
just,
do with
like, doing whatever. Like, and, like, if you told me to do something, I wouldn't be like, shut up, Kate. Like, I'd be like, all right, yeah. Like,
And, like, if someone makes an error, we'll be like, all right, like, pick me up. Like, you know,
But
it's
it's like
not
next
like,
play,
oh,
it's
no, like, I have to do
It's like
this.
just go on to the next play. It's not like you dwell in it. It's like it's
Like, it's not
okay,
like you're
time
going to go in the dugout, someone's
go.
going to scream at you, like.
No, nobody's gonna scream at anybody. What's the funniest thing that has happened to you this season?
To who?
Like to you? So mine is whenever we were at Monroe.
best thing?
No, the
Funniest.
funniest. Mine's whenever we were at Monroe and I was like diving back to third for my triple. And I like dove back like 4 times. Oh,
you crawled?
I was like crawling to the back and I was like, time. And then the guy was like, you're good, time. And I was like, okay. And Coach Runner was like, you're not supposed to get that far down the line. I was like, what? I was safe back to the bag.
Mine is probably getting ran over by Kendall Wells. That was pretty funny. Pretty embarrassing for her.
But to say, I thought you were going to say for you, and I was like, you're just catching the ball.
Right.
But
I mean, there's
funny.
nothing
It
I
was
could
just-
do,
it was just a
especially
funny
because I was
situation.
moving.
And you're looking at the ball.
she's just like, I don't know. Watching you go, I don't know.
I don't know.
We get funny moments every day.
But, like, I don't feel like,
Like what happened like during a game? Like that's what we're talking about.
I do a lot of embarrassing stuff. Why can't I think?
yeah, for real.
I feel like most of their funny stuff happens at practice.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Like, but we're always making jokes. Like literally the other day, I was making fun of Coach Turner.
That was.
I was making fun
Yeah.
of Coach Turner.
That was good.
And Coach Turner, so
I'm going to do it.
Coach Turner, we appreciate and you're just a great coach. But you stand with your feet. You stand with your feet like this, and whenever he does it, he's like rounding the base with his feet standing like this, and I kept literally making so much fun of him, and everybody started laughing.
It was me and Quinn the other day because we were standing in the hallway, and I come up behind him, and he's standing like this. What are you doing? So we just start going up behind him. He's like,
And
what
I
are
was
y'all
like-
doing? I'm like, look at the way you're standing.
And he was like, you're always. Wait, what else did I say? Did you hear me say whenever he was hitting? And I was like, why is that?
Yeah,
tape
you
there?
never hit.
And I was like, you never hit. And he was like, I'm just not trying to mess up my bat or whatever. I was like, okay. Okay, so the last question is, what does the sport mean to you? This one's like deep. I'm not gonna start. You can start.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
I can start.
Got it.
Start.
Okay. Well, obviously I love the game itself, But really for me, it's about like getting to a place where like I have a platform, and like I have a platform not only like with my teammates that I see every day, but like I really feel like God's given us gifts for a reason. And like we aren't just like gifted with like athletic abilities or whatever like that we're good at for just to like have fun and do it. Like of course that's fun for us, but like I feel like it'd be selfish for us to just like use our talents just to like make our own name known and stuff. Like I like part of that is like my walk-up song. Like I want people to be like, oh, that's what she's about right when I step up to the plate. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so like I want to have an influence on y'all, and like more importantly like the little girls that come and stuff like that. Like I want them to know like, oh, like she's good, but she's also like, this is who she is and this is what she believes. So for me, like getting to play college is so cool, and like I get to do that, and like going to Liberty, like that's what they stand for. And I just feel like that just gives me a platform even more to just make the Lord's name famous. So yeah,
it's good. I would say the same thing as Audrey, but I'd add I think it teaches you a lot. It teaches you discipline, how to push through hard stuff. Yeah, it's just taught me a lot about life.
Yeah.
You learn so much by a sport, which is
I think the game to me really just means like, it's really just shown me like all those friends, and like giving me so many people to like have it makes good friendships, and I've learned so much, and like it taught me that I have to work hard, and like whenever I'm facing adversity, like I gotta power through it. Like it's not always gonna be easy. Like in life, nothing's just gonna be handed to me. You gotta work hard for it, and I think that's really just like opened my eyes to some of the harder situations that you like learn later on in life, but it kind of like teaches it now, and that's kind of why you play sports, so you can learn things like that early. Yeah.
I mean, it's an escape. Like you go to the field and you just like flip that switch, like everything that you've been thinking of, like you can just put it to the back of your head and you just focus on the game. You focus on your teammates. Like that's what you do. That's what you focus on. You don't think about what happened this morning, what happened last night. You forget it all.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like it's just like something like you can get away from the real world,
Mm-hmm.
or like
a split second, even if it's just like in a bat,
practice.
like
and even like hitting, like you just put your music in and it's like all you're doing is hitting. Like take.
I would so much rather like learn the things that we learn now, and like obviously like hard, like adversity in softball is different from adversity in like real world. Obviously things are different, but like you still learn how to handle it. And I feel like I'd so much rather learn it now as a 16-year-old and as a 17-year-old, and like playing where you have like people around you and like family around you and you know whatever, than have to like face it for the first time without having those people to like lift you up and to like pour into you every day. So
yeah, I completely agree. So I mean that's all the questions I have. If y'all are good, then want to shout out one person? Like one person, like shout out a person on the team, like an underclassman.
I shout out Bailey.
yes,
our freshman pitcher. She's a stud for real. She's gonna do a lot for us when we come up.
Yeah, she has plenty of time to grow, and when
she's
she does,
already
she's
really good.
crazy.
Like
I feel like all of our underclassmen, like they're just great.
They all need a shout out. Shout out to every underclassman, sophomore and freshman. You guys are amazing, and y'all are gonna help lead the team.
Camera girl back there, love you.
Yeah, Kegel. Shout out Addie Kegel for filming this.
I want to shout out Davidson.
Yes.
Yep.
Always loved it.
Love him.
Yeah.
Okay,
well that's all we have for y'all today. Thank y'all for watching, and y'all better come out to our playoff games. Or they'll be here. They'll be hosted at home and
Next Friday.
No,
it's Friday.
The 18th,
it'll be
I think.
after fall break.
Yeah.
Just look at socials.
Yeah, just check our socials. That's it. So thank y'all. Bye.
Bye.